So Shane's had Nate's S13 at his house for a couple days now. So let's head over there and see how he's doing. Pretending like he's doing something?
1400.
Is that our tack?
Yeah, 1400.
Well, I'm back home after helping Shane for a little bit and decided to make some front bumper brackets for this thing. I noticed in some roller videos with Jessica that this front bumper, because it's so big and there's no support back here, that it kind of moves on the highway. So I went ahead and fabbed these up. I basically bought 4 mounting tabs that were pre-made and then welded this bar in between. So it's going to mount to the power brace, and then on this side it'll mount to where the bumper and the front lip go together. So it'll be an extra sandwich point for those 2 parts, and then it'll support it to there. I do have a guy possibly coming to buy this from Seattle. So it was kind of a concern of his that he brought up if I could do this, because after watching the videos on YouTube, he noticed how it was shaking a little bit. And I went ahead and told him I thought the same thing when I watched the video, so I should probably make those anyways. So whether he buys it or not, it doesn't really matter. This needed to be done. That should hold just fine. Stopping off at Shane's house now after work today. And Nate's S13 is supposed to come to my house tomorrow to get put on the lift so that it can be fully maintenanced, and Oscar can go over the drivetrain and the mechanics of it and make sure everything's good to go. Let's see if it's ready. Getting some nice paint going on. looks the same as yesterday. What's up, boss?
How's it going?
What do we got going on? Primer?
Primer. In the rain.
Body panel primer? Looks way better with the wire loom. So this goes through the caged rear end now from one side to the other for the taillights, so it's not just wires hanging out. And they wrapped it all nice in here and then spliced this over there for the fuel pump. Way better. Looks funny with the exhaust sticking out that far.
That's what Shade said. Because somebody was tripping over it. It's
It looks like,
believe it or not, when the bumper and everything's on there, that thing barely sticks out.
I know. Look at all the catch can hoses hooked up, rerouted. Well, I guess let me know if it's coming over tonight or tomorrow.
Get to work.
I
You can put this back together.
have to go to work still.
It's fucking
I have one.
2:30.
I know. I have one more appointment to go to.
I'll see you in 2 hours.
Yeah. Well, then we got baseball.
No. Well,
I have kids. Remember?
Bummer.
I can't just do this 24/7 for a whole week. Right. It looks good. I've been killing it. It's coming over to my house now, so that way Shane and Oscar can throw it on the lift and do any needed maintenance and repairs and just give the thing a general look over from underneath. And then also all the major fluids: engine, transmission, filters, rear diff fluid, all that stuff, and make sure there's no wiring or loose nuts and bolts on the suspension. I need to make some room in here. Got the Skylines moved out of the shop, out here with the Mark II and the Chaser. Also cleared the runway for the lift. Went ahead and moved my VQ car forward so we can get the workbench right next to where the S13 is going to be. I'm also going to see if Oscar, if he has time, to diagnose Jessica's wiring issue. And also the VQ car is pretty much ready to go, but for some reason when I come to a stop at any sort of RPM and just pushing the clutch, it wants to die instead of idle. And so he's gonna bring over his laptop and plug into it and see if we can make any changes to that while he's here, if he has time. So you didn't want to drive it over, huh?
no.
I think Shane had a hard time getting this thing in the trailer this morning. Imagine with the body kit and everything on it.
I know.
Final bout prep in full effect, huh? Well, we got these old V-band clamps swapped out. Luckily the pipes are smashed, but not technically leaking from what we can tell. So we got new clamps on there, and Oscar, the man that does exist, I swear, is over here trying to get Jessica's power windows to work. I would have never found it, but there was a ground under the carpet on that side, just from normal wear and tear, I guess, that had popped against the body, I guess. Pain in the dick. Battery hookups. New spark plugs. Rerouted the catch can again. Does sound better. Hey Nate, you actually had tranny fluid. Didn't you say there was none in it?
Yeah. It's metallic-y though.
Looks like crude oil. Oh, flakes. Yeah, here comes the metals. It's all shiny stuff up there. A whole lot of shiny stuff.
There's a lot in there too.
Power shifting.
So maybe I didn't like the shift because of the metal, not because there was low on fluid.
Probably these ones too, I guess.
How many different size bolts we have on those?
I think there was 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 different.
And these ones were all loose. So that's good.
Guess what? These are all different too. These are 16s.
And we had a tooth. The tooth came out of that hole right there. So hopefully she's okay.
She's like a hillbilly. She missing a tooth. She's still cute though.
Oh, the boss decided to show up to check on us.
That's right.
Are we doing a good job?
I don't know. I just walked in. What are you doing?
You should go ask Oscar what all he found on your
I'm
car.
scared.
He's still putting
What
it.
all did you find on my car, Oscar?
There's a bunch of grounds that were just like broken. 4 of them on the driver's side and then 1 on the passenger side floorboard, like where the ground straps are at.
Well, how does that happen?
Your feet broke them.
Like putting pressure on just naturally on the floor.
No,
And
really?
there's like a little sharp edge behind it, and then just eventually chips it or like rips the wire through.
Not my fault.
My feet are heavy?
Sharp. You have sharp feet.
Sharp feet. It's my Air Force Ones.
All right, time to get off the lift.
Jeez, you guys.
You scared Bella? Bella, what are you doing? Come here.
She was like already had her tail between her legs.
Scared my dog, Shane.
She loves me anyways.
She does. She just doesn't like those loud noises. What was that?
The air jacks.
That's pretty cool.
Gonna take it out and wash it. followed Shane to go drop off the car at the paint booth. So he's gonna be painting the S13 this weekend and all the parts. And I can't wait to show you guys what it looks like. But that's gonna have to wait for the next video. Huge shout out to Oscar. He came over and spent most of the day here. Made sure and got Jessica's electrical issues figured out, which I would have never figured out. So I'm really glad he got that sorted. And also he helped Shane with the S13 on the lift, just to get a couple things sorted. And then Shane and I were able to get that car pretty much fully maintenanced and found all kinds of loose stuff on it and just gave it a good once over. So it should be ready to go, aside from needed a paint job. So stay tuned to see what it looks like after fresh brown paint. Like always, guys, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you later. Peace.